quality assurance and usability at our tool.
So what's great about Animatron is that it's an entirely browser-based tool, and it's bringing the ability to create mobile-friendly animation to people who might not necessarily have the technical skills to hand code all of the HTML5. So it's what you see is what you get based. You drag things around. You can draw assets within the tool itself, or you can import images or SVGs.
And it works everywhere, on mobile and on desktop, everywhere. No plugins, no nothing, HTML5 technology, pretty cool, bleeding edge.
You don't have to be a designer to work on our tool, so everybody can work, even my kids can produce some simple movies and animation. It's like really intuitive.
Great for education, for web designers, animators, people who want to present visual data in some kind of creative way.
So if I was interested in using your service, how would I contact you?
Just go to animatron.com.
Could you say that a little bit louder, please?
Just go to animatron.com.
And what is really the cost of utilizing this service?
Well, we have different levels depending on your needs. There's always going to be a free plan. And then there's a basic plan which costs $6 a month or $50 a year. And a pro plan for people who need more advanced functionality, which is $20 a month or $200 a year.
Wow, that sounds really affordable. So give me an idea, how would I use animations in my company?
Well, no, you.
Okay, it could be anything. It could be part of the website, it could be presentation, it could be some infographic, it could be infographic, banners, and it could be some just animating something small as animating icons. A button. I mean, everything.
Banners,
Yeah.
banners, anything that needs moving content on the web, you can use Animatron for it.
Wow, this sounds really exciting. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Try to use our tool.
When you first visit our website, which is at www.animatron.com, you can take a look at some of the videos that our users have already created. There's a page called Explore. If you click on that and you can scroll through, you can play the videos right there. And if you click on the title, it'll open up another page where you can actually open those projects in the editor. So that means that they're public, and you can duplicate it into your account and have that project all there and put your own spin on it. So you can build on it, use that as a foundation, or maybe you only wanted to keep one element, but it's there and you can play with it.
Do I have to worry about stuff like copyright issues or anything like that, or using other people's content?
No, not if it's public. If it's public content, then the person who created that has set it to be public, so it's okay.
So what different types of demos do you guys have available that I could participate, that I could possibly utilize?
A huge wide variety. Animated like cartoons, creative things like that. There's some interactive web elements that you can also take a look at that have some scripting and stuff behind, which is a little bit more complex. Aside from the demo projects themselves, we have a pretty comprehensive tutorials page where we have video tutorials showing you how to build certain parts of certain projects. So we have high-level overview things, kind of smaller, so we have some parts of tutorials that will go on across 6 or 8 blocks, and it'll teach you how to do everything from beginning, like drawing in the vector tool itself, all the way to publishing.
Wow, this sounds really interesting. So you guys have tools available for people who are in education, maybe in the social sector, maybe the business sector. So you guys have something for everybody?
Actually, several schools in New York City, and they're all using Animatron for to teach animation to kids. I think it's 6th to 7th grade or something like that. Yeah, they always ask for like special features for kids.
So this tool is really available or easy to use from small kids all the way up to adults?
I mean, I think absolutely. It's really what kind of assets you bring in. If you're a very experienced designer, maybe you want to draw everything in the tool itself. If not, let's say you're a kid, all you have to do is import a picture and then click a couple times on the timeline, and then you can just make that move around.
Wow. So it seems like I'm able to draw things, I'm able to import images or pictures that I have as well, and bring those into your tool and create whole animations.
That's right. Yeah.
But
You
what
can
about...
even import audio, so you can have a soundtrack.
I was just about to ask that. I was like, can you put music behind it and other cool stuff? What if I wanted to
You can
narrate?
send it to your friends, and they can watch it like on iPad, right in the browser, including the sounds and everything else. Yeah.
And speaking of sharing things with your friends, one of the coolest things about Animatron is this collaborative editing feature. So since everything's in the browser, when you're working in the editor on a project, all you have to do is go and copy the URL that's right there in the browser, and then you can send that to me in an email or whatever. And even if I'm halfway around the world, I'll open that up, and if I want to make some changes to the project, you in front of your computer screen on the other side of the world will see in real time what I'm doing.
So will they have to be users of the software as well to be able to make those changes? Or could I have my username and password and maybe share that with the person who's working with me on the project? How does that work?
It's both. I mean, if you want, you can share your username and password, but you can have your friend log in under his own or her own username and password and access your project if you allow your friend to access your project. And you can work on the same project at the same time. I mean, not one, two friends, so the whole company, like for example, if you're talking about schools, the whole class can work on one project if they really want.
Wow.
Yeah, and they all gonna see the results of the animation in the real time.
Now one thing, because I like animation as well, one thing that really drives me crazy is that it takes so long to render out these videos. How long does it take to finish your videos?
I mean, we can export many different formats. And you can export video, yes, and it takes some time to render. But you can actually export to HTML5, we call it HTML5 format. It takes like 1 or 2 seconds, and that's it. Yes, because we don't actually render the video itself, we replay this animation in the browser using the browser HTML5 technology. So you couldn't, I mean, like 5 years ago you couldn't do it, and now it's possible with HTML5.
Wow, this sounds really awesome. I'm gonna go home and check it out. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
We are on the Animatron.com website, right up here, and right on the home page they're giving you a video about their animations and interactive content. So we're going to come back and take a look at this video. Let's start out with their Explore button. Oh, this is fantastic. Create your own movie. So it has here the most commented, most plays, recently added, staff picks. So it looks like these are animations that they have on their website to kind of give you an idea of the type of products that animations that you are able to design. And these look pretty awesome. Wow. These are great. Now many of them seem to have been developed by Luca. Yep. Okay, a few of them by some other people. Oh, these are fantastic. I'm just going to scroll through and take a look at some of these images. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, we're nearing the bottom here of the screen, and so there's a ton of wow, there are a ton of animations, it seems like, here on their home page or on their Explore page. Just kind of go to the next tab, which is going to be the tutorial. This is great. So for the tutorial page, it has some common questions like how to create a new project, open a saved project, to publish your project, to embed your animation, I'm assuming in your website, to save a project, import some images and some audio. So it kind of gives you some tutorials of how really to use their entire system here. Created by your users. Here's some guides, scripting, embedding. Here's some shortcuts that you can use within their software system. Okay, so this is really helpful to figure out how to use their system here. And this is about us. So there's a picture of their team. And we met their team in the interview. So this is where they're located. And you can contact them here at feedback@animatron.com. All right, so let's go back to that. Let's see if I can get back to that home page. Let me see here. Going back. Okay, so I want to take a look at this video and see if it can give us some more information.
We are hardwired to notice things that move. It's in our DNA. This is why people spend 100% more time on web pages that have videos, and why people are drawn to graphics and banner ads that move. Trouble is, animators are expensive. You could get top-of-the-line software and do it yourself, but that's also expensive and takes forever to learn. Enter Animatron, a free, easy-to-use tool that simplifies the animation process, so you can create your own projects in a snap. There's nothing to download, no plugins, and no programming skills required. All you do is go to animatron.com, and you can get started right away, right in your browser. And if you're collaborating with someone, you won't have to worry about sending giant files back and forth. You just send a link, and you can both work on the same project at the same time. When you're ready to release your project to the world, it can play on any device and is super easy to embed into your website. Sign up for free today at animatron.com. Get your content moving. Animatron.com. Animation for the rest of us.
This is Animatron, and they are at animatron.com. And this is a tool that will help you develop your very own animations for your websites. Okay, stop by and check it out.